Hello, good evening, and welcome to day number 158. My name is Mary, and today's story called Jehoshaphat. Asa's son, Jehoshaphat, was the next king, the wisest and strongest of all the kings in Judah, ruling over the largest amount of land. When Asa became king of Judah, Ahab was king of Israel. Jehoshaphat made peace with Israel and united with the Israelites against the kingdom of Syria. He fought against the Syrians in the battle at Ramoth-gilead, where King Ahab was killed, and joined Ahab's son Jehoram to fight against the Moabites. Jehoshaphat served the Lord with all his heart. He took away the idols in the land, called on his people to worship the land, and sent princes and priests throughout all Judah to read the law of the Lord and teach the people how to serve the Lord. I will show you a picture. It says Jehoshaphat had the law taught to the people. And here it is. The Lord gave Jehoshaphat great power. He ruled over the land of Edom, over the wilderness on the south, and over the cities of the Philistines on the coast. When Jehoshaphat chose judges for the cities, he said to them, "Remember that you are not judging for men, but for the Lord. The Lord is with you and sees all your acts. Therefore, fear the Lord and do this will. Do not allow men to make you presents, so you will favor them, but be just toward all and be strong in doing right." At one time, news came to King Jehoshaphat that the Moabites, Ammonites, and Syrians had banded together against him and were camped with a great army at Engedi near the Dead Sea. Jehoshaphat called out his soldiers, but before they went to battle, he led them to the temple of worship the Lord. Jehoshaphat called on the Lord for help, saying, "O Lord, the God of our fathers, aren't you God in heaven? Don't you rule over the nations of earth? Don't you have so much power that no one can defeat you? Now, Lord, look at the army that has come against your people. We have no might against this great company and don't know what to do. Our eyes look to you for help." Then the Spirit of the Lord came upon one of the Levites, a man named Jahaziel, and he said Hear, men of Jerusalem and Judah, and hear, King Jehoshaphat. The Lord says, fear not this great army of your enemies, for the battle is not yours, but the Lord's. Go out against them, but you will not need to fight. You shall stand still and see how the Lord will save you. Do not fear, for the Lord is with you. Then Jehoshaphat and all his people worshipped the Lord, bowing with their faces on the ground. And the next day, when they marched against the enemies, the Levites walked in front, singing and praising the Lord, while all the people answered, give thanks to the Lord, for his mercy endureth forever. And that was the end of our story. Now we come to our discussion questions. Number 1, was Jehoshaphat a good king? Was Jehoshaphat a good king? Number 2, did Jehoshaphat please God by his action? How? Number 2, did Jehoshaphat please God by his actions? How? What did Jehoshaphat tell the judges over the cities? What did Jehoshaphat tell the judges over the cities? Number 4, what did the king do when the Moabites, Ammonites, and Syrians banded together against him? What did the king do when the Moabites, Ammonites, and Syrians banded together against him? Last question, number 5. What did God say to the king? What did God say to the king? And that was the end of our questions and story number 158. Thank you again for being there. May God bless us all. Till we meet again. Bye for now.